Ah, Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. Now, as you can see, this coffee was fresh and it was hot today because my glasses were all steamed up. So today's mug says, but first, pray. But first, pray. I want to jump right in today because I got some things I want to say. Today's topic is interesting to me because as I realize that I have far more years behind me than in front of me, I start to think about things like legacy and what I leave behind for my kids and my grandkids and those kinds of things. And so um, I one day was thinking about this and I actually do a workshop on this for adults and for young people. And today's topic is one about how do you know what you're going to leave if you don't live it. So today's topic is live your obituary. Live your obituary. Have you ever gotten to a funeral and heard somebody trying to make up stuff to make somebody sound good because they don't have a big legacy and their obituary is hard to fill? um I've sat through funerals like that. Have you ever read an obituary and thought, wow, they really lived? Not just how long they lived, but how they lived. Obituaries are interesting because they rarely mention the things we spend most of our lives stressing about. Nobody's obituary says she answered every email within 24 hours. She never missed a meeting. She had 47,000 followers and her reels were amazing. And I've yet to read she kept an immaculate house, never gained 10 pounds, and always had her edges laid. Nope. When somebody leaves the earth, we start talking about what actually mattered, who they loved, who they helped, what they built, what they believed, what they changed, and how they made us feel. So here's my question. If somebody wrote your obituary today, would it describe the life you're actually trying to live? I'm gonna ask it again. If someone were to write your obituary today, would that obituary describe the life that you're actually trying to live? Because maybe the goal isn't to die with a great obituary. Maybe the goal is to live it before somebody has to write it. I'm going to give you three ways that you can live your obituary. Number one, decide what you want the last paragraph to say. This is an interesting exercise. Write the ending first. Imagine somebody is describing your life after you're gone. What do you want them to say? She made people feel seen. He changed his community. She loved God and loved people. He broke cycles in his family. She opened doors and then held them open for somebody else. Because she lived somebody else's life got better. Now, here's the hard part. Does your calendar agree with your obituary? That's the question, y'all. Because we say family matters, but I don't know about y'all, but we give our family the leftovers. We say our health matters, but we keep postponing taking care of ourselves. We say purpose matters, but we spend years doing things that impress people instead of things that fulfill our assignment. We say God matters, but sometimes he gets whatever time remains after everybody else gets theirs. Your obituary shouldn't reveal your priorities. Your Tuesday should. Mhm. If you want to be remembered as generous, give now. If you want to be remembered as loving, love now. If you want to be remembered as courageous, take the risk now. Stop waiting until the end, y'all. When you get to the end of your life, you want to become the person that you already knew you were supposed to be. Why are you going to wait to the end of your life to do that? Good morning, Apostle. So you've got to start what? Deciding what you want the last paragraph to say now. Number two, stop collecting things that won't make the obituary. Some of us are exhausted because we're collecting things that won't even make the final draft. We collecting titles and stuff and approval and followers and arguments we've won and people we've impressed and grudges we've maintained. Baby, they're not putting that in your obituary. Nobody is going to stand at your funeral and say, and one thing about T, she could hold a grudge. Nobody's going to say that, y'all. 27 years. Wouldn't budge. Give God praise. No, some things feel important because we're standing too close to them, but eternity gives you perspective. Ask yourself this question: will this matter in my obituary? That argument, that person's opinion, that need to prove that you're right, that comparison, that opportunity that you're scared to pursue because somebody might criticize you. Will it matter? Because life is too expensive to spend it purchasing things that have no eternal value. I'm going to give that one to you again. Life is too expensive to spend it purchasing things that have no eternal value. Collect memories, collect people, collect moments, collect evidence that you were here and somebody's life was better because you were. And number 3, leave people with stories and not just stuff. Eventually, everything you own is going to belong to somebody else. Your clothes, your house, your car, your jewelry, your furniture. Somebody is going to be sitting in your house saying, "You want this? Nah, give it to Goodwill." And somewhere in eternity, you're going to be thinking, "Do you know how much I paid for that?" Stuff doesn't last, y'all. Stories do. Live so your children have stories. Live so your friends have stories. Live so that your community has stories. Live so that somebody can say, when nobody believed in me, she did. When I couldn't see my way forward, he helped me. She taught me I could do hard things. He showed me what integrity looks like. She walked into rooms and changed the atmosphere. And for those of us who are people of faith, there is an even greater question. Will somebody know God differently because they knew you? I don't know about you, but that one, when I was writing this, I was like, man, I want somebody to say, because she lived, I know God differently. Because the greatest legacy isn't having your name on a building, it's having the impact living inside somebody else. One day, somebody will write the final sentence about your life. But today, you still got the pen. So don't wait until you're dying to start thinking about how you lived. Live your obituary now. Love the people, take the trip, make the call, forgive somebody, start the thing, use the gift, tell the truth, serve somebody, laugh loudly, pray boldly, and stop wasting precious days trying to impress people who won't even get a speaking part at your funeral. I said it. Stop living your life trying to impress people who won't even have a speaking part at your funeral, because your obituary shouldn't be the first time people discovered what mattered to you. I dare you. Yep, it's a dare. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Toya. I dare you to live your obituary. Live it so intentionally that when somebody finally sits down to write your obituary, they aren't trying to make your life sound meaningful. They're trying to figure out how to fit all that meaning on one page. Live your obituary, because the best legacy isn't what people say about you when you die. It's what becomes possible in other people because you lived. Now, I dog double dare you to go live something worth writing about. How do you live your obituary? 1, decide what you want the last paragraph to say. 2, stop collecting things that won't even make your obituary. And finally, leave people with stories, not just stuff. Y'all, I'm the amazing T Street, but can I tell you, there's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me. There's not in each and every one of you. So I'm trying to take my own advice and I'm trying to live my obituary now. I challenge you to live yours too. Have an amazing, amazing Thursday. Peace.